Good morning, dear students. Once again, come back to our online classes. In last class, we discussed about asexual reproduction of class 12 standard, and today I will discuss about sexual reproduction of 12 standard. First, we discuss about sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is a biological process in which two parents are involved and form one offspring or more than one offspring or own kind or progeny is called sexual reproduction. Another name of sexual reproduction is called amphimixing. Amphimixing means the fusion of male and female gamete to form zygote. Now this zygote further develop and form offspring or new organism is called amphimixing. It means in sexual reproduction we need two parents. That two parents are opposite sexes and opposite sexes provide or gives gamete. That gamete are called male gamete and female gamete. Male gamete and female gamete fuse together and form zygote. Now this zygote develop and form new organism. It means in sexual reproduction we need two type of gametes. One are male gamete, second one female gamete. And then form new organism is called sexual reproduction. And in case of sexual reproduction, variation is going on due to the crossing over and linkage at the time of combination of sperm and ova or male and female gamete of sexual reproduction. On the basis of reproductive organism are of two types, unisexual and bisexual. Unisexual means if the organism having only one sex is called unisexual. Once more, if the organism having only one sex is called unisexual. For example, human being, cat, dog, rat, and some plant like papaya and cucumber. It is unisexual. It means unisexual only one sex in the one organism is called unisexual. In case of plant, that unisexual is called dioecious. Dioecious means if the one organism having only single sex, yeah, male or female, either male either female is called unisexual. Second one, bisexual. Bisexual means two sexes. It means if the organism having two sex is called bisexual. In case of animals, one special type of phylum is there. I think you know about phylum Annelida. Phylum Annelida, they are bisexual. Bisexual also called hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means both sexes, male and female situated in the same organism is called bisexual or hermaphrodite. But in case of plant, that bisexual are called monoecious. Monoecious means if the both sexes situated in the same organism is called bisexual. Leech, earthworm are bisexual or hermaphrodite, and basically all the flowers and all the plants are bisexual. Now, phases of sexual reproduction. In case of phases of sexual reproduction, it completes into three phases. First, juvenile phase. Second, reproductive phase. Third, sunset phase. What more? Sexual reproduction, they divide into three phases. First, juvenile phase. Second, reproductive phase. Third, sunset phase. Now, first, juvenile phase. The phase between birth to before the age of adolescence or before the maturity or before the sex development is called juvenile phase. It means the phase before the prematurity is called juvenile phase. In case of plant, that phase are called vegetative phase. In some animals, that phase changes in reproductive phase with the help of some special hormones like juvenile hormone, PTTH and ecdysone. One time more, in some organism, that phase convert into reproductive phase with the help of an enzyme are called ecdysone, juvenile and PTTH. It means in the presence of that three hormones, that organism convert from juvenile to reproductive phase in a particular period of age is called juvenile phase. Now second, reproductive phase. Reproductive phase means after completing the juvenile phase, start reproductive phase. In the reproductive phase, organisms sexually mature. It means they are capable to produce new one is called reproductive phase. In reproductive phase, all the reproductive organs and cells are developed in the reproductive phase. In case of plant, the flowering conditions are symbol and sign of reproductive phase. It means any plant, if the flowers are developed or appear, it means that plants are sexually mature or reproductive mature. That phase is called reproductive phase. In case of reproductive phase, when the flower are appear, it is most important point is that in reproductive phase, especially in a plant, flower are developed. So that flower are called reproductive part of the plant. Clear? On the basis of flowers, organism of two types. In case of plant, on the basis of flower, plants are of two types, monocarpic and polycarpic. Monocarpic. In case of biology, this monocarpic word taken from two Greek words, monos and carpic. Mono means single, carpic means flower. Here carpic means flower and mono means single. It means single flower in their life period is called monocarpic. One time more. If the plant having only once time flower in their whole life, it means whole life beginning to till the end, only one time flower takes place is called monocarpic. In case of monocarpic, basically they are annual plant or biennial plant. Annual plant means those plants grow in particular season of the year is called annual plant. If the plant are only once year, it means only one time flower takes place in their life. Is called monocarpic. Annual plant and biennial plant. Biennial plants means those plants grow twice time in a year is called biennial plant. So biennial and annual, it is the examples of monocarpic plants. Two most important point is there. Here two most important plant is there. It is most examples of monocarpic or exception from monocarpic. Like Bambusa tulda. I think you know about Bambusa tulda. Bamboo. Bamboo is like a tree, but not a tree. It is a shrub. It belongs to shrub. Bamboo, their most important point is there. In bamboo, after 60 to 70, in some book maybe, in between 70 to 100 years, only one time flower appear in their life. After flowers, it provides large amount of fruit, then it will be die. Anyone seen flower of bamboo? I think no one. Because in bamboo plant, after 70 to 100 years, only one time flower appear. In Bambusa tulda. Second, Strablanthus kunthiana. Strablanthus kunthiana. It is special type of plant grow in southern part of India, like Karnataka and Andhra. It also known as Noel Kuranji. The most important point of that plant, after 12 years, only one time flower appear in their whole life. It means after 12 years, it repeats the flowering conditions. When the flowering condition takes place in Nilkuranji plant, at the time that got totally blue in color, so that place are too much attractive. Next point. On the basis of time of breeding, animals are of two types. On the basis of time of breeding, animals are of two types. On the basis of time of breeding, it means coitus, it means intersex. Organisms are of two types: seasonal breeder and continuous breeder. seasonal. It means I think you know about season. Particular time period of the year is called season. Seasonal breeders, if the breeding takes place in particular month or particular time or particular season of the year is called seasonal breeder. It means special time of time required to their fertility or to their breeding. It means the most favorable condition at the time provided to that particular organism so that they are responsible for breeding. That type of organism is called seasonal breeder, like frog, bird, deer and dog. This is the seasonal breeder. And second one, continuous breeder. Continuous, it means they have no need of any special month or special time or special season for their breeding is called continuous breeding. In second language or second word, the breeding takes place throughout the year or whole the year is called continuous breeding, like rabbit, cattle and human being. It means throughout the breeding takes place in the organism is called continuous breeding. According to that, in some female or placental mammals, in their ovaries some cyclic change takes place. According to that cyclic change, organism divide into two parts. First, menstrual cycle organism and second, ostrus cycle organism. In some female placental mammal, in their ovary, some changes takes place time to time throughout the year. According to that, organism are of two types. First, menstrual cycle. Second, ostrus cycle. What? Menstrual cycle and ostrus cycle. In primates, in their female, some special changes in their ovary or the rhythmic change of their ovary due to some special hormones is called menstrual cycle. And in non-primates, in their ovary, some special changes time to time a particular season is called ostrus cycle. Difference is that in ostrus cycle, it need a favorable condition to activate the ovary of non-primates is called ostrus cycle, but in case of menstrual cycle, no special type of requirement. It continue going on each month in the organism. It's called menstrual cycle. I hope all the matter you clear. Thank you.